Sorry, right now I was lost in my thoughts. You know that feeling that you feel like there's no purpose why you live here on earth? Well, that feeling is what you call meaninglessness.
According to Simon and Scuster 2016, it is a complex feeling has been connected to existential crisis and other mental issues, including depression.
This is one of our society's biggest threats. In daily life, meaninglessness is frequently viewed as nonsense that should be disregarded every day.
Many people struggle with the overwhelming sense of meaninglessness that permeates our fast-paced, increasingly remote world. This type of social disorder, which is frequently characterized by feelings of aimlessness, existential emptiness, and a lack of direction, may be devastating to one's mental health as well as one's overall well-being.
It has long been understood that a person's sense of purpose affects their psychological well-being. We can trace the concept of emotions all the way back to Aristotle's writing on the topic at hand. Emotions, in Aristotle's view, are thought-provoking experiences that affect what is important to us. Our noteworthy events give rise to emotions, which in turn shape our significant life events. Emotions connect us to the outside world and influence our opinions and goals.
The process of dealing with meaningless is a journey of figuring out how to deal with it and what are the ways to cope with meaningless that bring complexity into the life of humanity.
In a world characterized by rapid change, uncertainness, and complexity, it is not uncommon for individuals to struggle with feelings of meaninglessness. But what is meaninglessness? Is it feeling alone in a room with people you know? Feeling unimportant or insignificant? Or lacking true meaning of words from someone important to you?
Meaning in life is an instant and unsettling perfect journey. It necessitates reflection, self-awareness, and desire to delve into philosophical, scientific, and individual phases of our existence. The voyage itself is priceless, even though there is no answer that suits everyone to the question of meaning.
Nevertheless, there's always a purpose in life. You just need to keep looking for it.
The social disease of meaninglessness must be addressed because it adversely affects everyone's well-being, mental health, and society as a whole. Individuals who experience meaninglessness may develop sadness, anxiety, and a sense of hopelessness, which compromises their mental and physical well-being, inhibits productivity, and strains relationships.
Fortunately, there are personal routines, habits, and convictions that can aid in overcoming this social ill and giving our life a fresh significance. Join me and my group service to explore these unique ways.
Meditation, according to a research by Hommel and Colzato, is frequently used and perceived as a stress reduction practice, all while its potential to improve cognitive function has been highlighted throughout its history. For instance, certain Buddhist meditation practices specifically and deliberately aim to train and increase insight and concentration, which draw on attentional control and higher order cognition that are consistently impacted by and enhanced by meditation. Expressing yourself in words may be a helpful means to process your feelings and ideas and to think back on your life. You may use it to choose your values and objectives as well as to monitor your progress in achieving them.
Self-reflection and mindfulness techniques are two excellent ways for combating meaninglessness. Individuals can better understand themselves and their ideals by taking the time to reflect and examine their thoughts and emotions. For instance, mindfulness meditation may aid people in remaining in the present, encouraging a better appreciation for life's modest pleasures along with significant experiences.
And also by taking time each day to pause and reflect on my thoughts, emotions, and experiences has allowed me to gain a deeper understanding of people.
Practicing gratitude is another essential aspect of finding meaning in life. I maintain gratitude journal where I write 3 things I'm thankful of every day. This simple routine has shifted my focus from what I lack to what I have.
Taking the time to acknowledge the positive aspects of your life might make you feel more enthusiastic and happier. You may feel more connected and a part of the larger community as a result.
Build the foundation of good habits. Building a foundation of good habits helps me to achieve my goal to improve myself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. In my own opinion, creating a habit is a source of pride because I realize I have the power to improve myself, which brings me closer to being lively every day. Improving my well-being unlocks new skills and enhances my learning capacity to do more.
Do not be afraid to fail. Failure is part of human nature. In order for us to reach success, we must first go through failure. From my point of view, failure is a wisdom to meaningful life. It is opportunity to improve, learn, and discover what hides me from achieving my goals in life. I do not see or take failure as a loss of opportunity to have a meaningful life. Instead, I see failure as a part of process of overcoming meaninglessness. Because when I fall, I know how to land and continue to try my best. I live with faith. In my own belief, I put God first in everything I do. Everything I have is by the grace of God, regardless of what the world says about me. I live my life with faith, especially during the storm of meaninglessness. God lightened my path and guided me on how to live my life with fulfillment, which satisfied me and calmed my inner self.
In all of my undertakings, I place a high priority on my faith in God. Whatever society thinks of me, I credit God's grace for whatever I have. Living with faith has illuminated my way and led me towards a more satisfying life, giving comfort in my inner self, especially during times of emptiness.
Holding on to your passions and hobbies. Don't underestimate the importance of holding on to your passions and hobbies. These interests are like anchors in our lives, reminding of the joy and fulfillment they can bring.
Talking to someone you trust the most. Being caught in the dark can lead our brain to lots of negative thoughts, feelings, or even an overthinking about our failed unsuccessful future because of the situation we are in. We feel lost, alone, defeated. But we can overcome them by talking to a person whom you are very comfortable with and someone you trust the most.
Stepping out of your comfort zone. Taking that brave step out of your comfort zone can be truly transformative. We understand that this can be intimidating, especially for those who haven't yet conquered their fears. However, it's an essential journey. Stepping beyond what feels safe can lead to newfound insights and self-confidence that might otherwise remain hidden. By standing up to fear and venturing into uncharted territory, you can gain valuable skills and the courage to uncover your own sense of purpose.
Getting out of my comfort zone allows me to find myself, room for self-growth, building confidence, focus on myself, and find my power in life. But it will also help me to find the long-term purpose of my life, which will give me a relaxation and a constant way out of meaninglessness life. As I continue, move forward, the feeling of bravery to step out of my comfort zone brings a reward of self-confidence.
Taking risks. Taking risks helped me discover my long-term goals and promotes personal growth. It also helps me step outside of my comfort zone. It provides a path out of a useless life, and the confidence to take it gives me more self-assurance as I carry on.
Doing what you love. By also doing what you love may also lessen the meaninglessness of your life. By listening to your favorite music, watch a movie with the person you enjoy spending time with, and hang out with your friends to build an extraordinary strong bond, communicate with your family, and many more.
Also, cultivating meaningful relationships. A major source of meaning in life is interpersonal interaction. Feelings of loneliness and isolation can be fought by cultivating meaningful connections with family, friends, and the community. A sense of belonging and purpose can be created by having deep conversations, demonstrating empathy, and helping others.
Recognizing your life's meaning and purpose is only one example of coping with meaninglessness. Our sense of love, support, and belonging may all come through meaningful interactions with others. Having a sense of community and belonging to something bigger than yourself might also help you connect with others.
Seeking out professional help from a therapist or counselor is crucial when meaninglessness becomes overwhelming and persistent. In order to learn about the underlying reasons of existential emptiness and create coping mechanisms, therapy can offer direction and support.
A society where meaninglessness predominates may see social collapse, an uptick in crime, and a reduction in communal cohesion. In order to promote personal fulfillment, perseverance in the face of hardship, and the positive contribution people can make to society, it is crucial to address this social evil. This will ultimately result in a more stable and prosperous community as a whole.
Viktor Frankl once said, "Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose." So, embrace the journey, explore your passions, nurture relationships, and look for opportunities to have a positive impact on the world. By doing this, you can discover that finding meaning in life is a never-ending search rather than a far-off goal.
It's crucial to keep in mind that there is no one approach that works for everyone for overcoming meaninglessness. Whatever works for one individual may not be effective for another. Understanding what works best for you and being patient with yourself are important.
People can escape the pit of meaninglessness or the darkness that prevail around them and discover purpose in their life by reflecting on themselves, making significant goals, and getting professional treatment when necessary. In the end, finding meaning is a very personal and never-ending quest that calls for bravery, reflection, and a readiness to face life's roller coaster ride.
Keep in mind that the path to a more fulfilling life is an ongoing one, and even the smallest step may pave the way for a future filled with hope and meaning. They not only foster personal development, but also a feeling of community belonging. Let's follow these steps together to discover meaning and purpose in our lives.
In the end, combating meaninglessness is not a single battle, but a lifelong journey. By seeking purpose, connecting with others, embracing personal growth, and finding joy in the smallest moments, we can turn the tide against the void of emptiness and build a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. Remember, the power to combat meaninglessness lies within you, waiting to be awakened. So, let's take the journey together and discover the profound beauty that life has to offer. I am Althea Megan M. Cascabel.
I'm Lawrence from the Abad.
I am Yasa Campos.
I'm Ricardo Nathan Ilasaya. I'm Zachary Yves Kiamzon.
Join us on this journey.